Okay, I just got through putting the oil pickup in the bottom of the engine cases. This is the oil pickup, and there's a screen on this side of it. And it's simply held in place with a 6mm bolt. The next step is going to be the oil pressure regulator, which consists of the valve body. It goes right in here. The cavity faces up, and the spring goes in behind it, and this retainer plate. And again, it's held in by a 6mm screw. Let me get that piece of debris that's stuck to the spring out of there. It's important when you rebuild these to go ahead and pull that pressure regulator out so that you can blow out all the oil passageways of any debris that may have gotten accumulated into there. And now for the fun part. For the main bearings and the rod bearings, I use Federal Mogul's assembly lube. It's pourable, and it's particularly sticky. Do not be concerned about the fact that the rods have more lube on them at this point than the mains, keeping in mind that the mains are going to receive their oil first from the pressurized oil system. And number two, we're not done yet. That would be the thrust bearings going into place. Okay. These oil holes are what feeds the rod bearings their oil, and it comes off of the main journals. So, during assembly, remember the bit about this stuff being pourable? I can pour it into the oil galleries of the crank, and it's flowing into the main journal now. So the main journals will fill up. When you're putting one of these together, Don't get concerned over the price of assembly lube. A bottle of assembly lube is significantly cheaper than an engine rebuild. So use lots of it. The rod caps are machined together with the rods, so always keep the number 1 rod with the number 1 rod cap and the number 2 rod with the number 2 rod cap. When I disassemble them, I put 2 little marks on the number 2 rod cap and 1 small mark on the number 1 rod cap. So even if somebody happens to be watching me work and decides to pick them both up at the same time just to look at them, I can tell which one belongs where. Again, if I haven't mentioned it, rod torque, 22 Newton meters, which is about 16 foot-pounds of torque. That's probably as good a place as any to stop this video and get set up for the next step.